Hi, my name is Alessandro Cava and this is the stock table. Now, we had some internet problems over the past few weeks, so I haven't been able to do a video. We're ready to get this thing rolling and beat the markets. Today I will be talking about Activision and why this company may hold the key to the future of entertainment. This stock is currently at $64.93 a share. Activision is a video game publisher. They call theirs some of the most profitable games over the last decade. For example, all of the Call of Duty series, Guitar Hero, and many others. Now, they do have one game that has caused quite a stir in the last year and may be the start of a new era of entertainment. This game is Overwatch. In late July of 2017, we saw something that has been done on a smaller scale for a long time, but never on a scale quite this big. Robert Kraft, the owner of the New England Patriots, bought an Overwatch team in an esports startup league for $15 million. Now, esports has been something that has been going on in Asia for the last 5 years. But for an American business magnate to buy a team, that is somewhat of a big deal. Now, today the esports market is valued just above $500 million, which means it's no pushover. However, there's still a lot of room for it to grow. Let me explain a little bit how this works. So they have professional gamer teams that compete for a large cash prize in the single-digit millions. Yes, millions. Now, that goes to the winner of the tournament. Some say these leagues could grow as much as sports today, like football and basketball in America, or soccer in European countries. There is logic too for this. For example, children born in the 1960s to the 1980s grew up playing sandlot football and yearning to play like superstars that were on television. Now, of course, this generation of people will be willing to pay big money to watch the best professional football players play when they were adults and have money to spend on that. Now, the generation of kids that grew up from the 1990s to 2000s have the same idea, but with gaming. Many children in this era still love sports, but something started to take the place of this pastime, and it's video games. You didn't have to be athletic, and there wasn't much risk of injury. This generation of people are going to watch sports, but will also watch pro video games, and they will be willing to pay. Now, let's talk about how Activision would profit from these esport leagues. The main focus here is the not fully developed Overwatch League. This is one of the first leagues to be based on what city you live in. This aspect creates a sense of fandom that would not be very prevalent without some hometown excitement. In that, this is very much shaping to be like pro sports. Now, the game Overwatch has crushed expectations in every realm. When it was released, it was projected to have an initial player count of 5 million. That number was actually 10 million. It was one of the most profitable games for Activision in the second quarter of 2017 fiscal year. Now, let's talk about the numbers. In 2016, Activision brought in $6.6 billion in total revenue for the year. That was up almost $2 billion from 2015. 20% of their quarter 2 2017 revenue was generated by Overwatch. So, this game will be a very big contributor to an increase in yearly revenue. Another great thing when we look at the stock is the RSI is a little bit low, right now around 39. This is because of a stock drop late last week of about $1. So you may see a mini reversal sometime soon. However, when you are looking at the RSI over a long-term period, it's still a little bit low. I mean, Activision's really reaching all-time highs right now. So for that RSI to be around 40 and maybe even the mid-40s, that's still very low. I think there will be a big reversal sometime soon. The stock is headed up. This is the future for gaming. Have a great day. And remember, buy for the future.